As you guys saw in the thumbnail, in this video, I'm going to be going over something that I think is completely game-breaking, which is a method to get infinite heavy ammo in Destiny 2. The wild thing is, it's not even a glitch. This is completely how Bungie intended the system to work, and I haven't seen anybody showing this off or talking about it yet. On screen now is something like 30 plus bricks of heavy ammo, which we got after completing just 2 encounters in Vault of Glass, and this isn't just for me either. Every brick you see on the ground is also appearing for my teammates. Do keep in mind that I did pick up some heavy bricks too, as I used heavy throughout the encounters, so this isn't even the full amount of ammo that was spawned in. Also in this video, I will be covering a way to generate infinite special ammo as well, to the point where every single finisher that you do is going to make a full-size special brick for you and your team as well. You can literally just finish enemies back to back to back, making special bricks each and every time. As always, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and sub down below, and I will be streaming my team's Day 1 clear for the Root of Nightmares raid next Friday if you want to check that out as well. Okay, let's start off with how to generate infinite heavy ammo for you and your team. All you need to do for this to work is have on 1 copy of Heavy Ammo Finder, and then 2 copies of the mod Heavy Ammo Scout. Heavy Ammo Finder is going to drop heavy ammo on kills. Now, it says that it has an increased chance to drop, but the way that finders have always worked in the past is based on a counter. I forget what the counter value was, but let's just say you needed 20 kills. After getting 20 kills on enemies, a brick would drop guaranteed. And in this version of the mod, it states that exotic primary kills help as well, and that multiple copies increase the ammo provided in the drop. Finder bricks are always going to have less ammo than a regular brick. For rockets, this is just 1 ammo per brick you pick up, but I would imagine 2 copies increases this, and you can always just get even more ammo from the finder bricks by using scavenger mods too. Ammo scouts, on the other hand, are more broken than anything we've seen in the game, because with these, if I end up making an ammo finder brick, my team also gets that brick. Finders did not used to work like this before. Now when I spawn a brick on a kill, it's going to appear right where the enemy died, but the brick for my teammates will spawn right at my feet, which means that in an encounter, I might make anywhere from 2 to 5 bricks, depending on how many ads I am able to kill, but so might my teammates. So with everybody running this becomes 12 to 30 total bricks that we're all going to get. Scouts do also claim that they increase the amount of ammo provided to teammates when running multiple copies. Most of the bricks that I ended up grabbing did contain only 1 ammo for my rocket, but there was a time that I picked up a brick from Rec, who was clearing ads in the middle with me, and it did give me 2 ammo. I would imagine the increased ammo comes down to rounding in game, depending on the weapon you're using. Not sure if this always happens from other people's bricks or not, but since more people spawn in bricks than you do, this is why double scout seemed like a good idea. So all that said, it could still be more optimal to just run 2 finders and 1 scout, or just 1 of each and save the final slot for a different mod and use scavengers. I haven't tested enough with this, but I think in the testing we did, the results speak for themselves. Also, do keep the following things in mind. First, Vault of Glass for the first 2 encounters is extremely ad dense, which will increase heavy ammo drops compared to other encounters and raids, because again, this works on a kill counter system. Number 2, we are all running this. So if you end up having less people running this on your team, it honestly could be just as optimal, but you're going to need those players to be getting most of the kills. Third, we all had exotic primaries on. I don't know how much of an impact this makes on the spawn rates, but we did all have exotic primaries. And then fourth and finally, if you do run double special weapons and get drops through that system, I would assume this will make your drops even better. Lastly, moving on to how to generate infinite special ammo, this is also done with another simple mod setup. I saw Imagine post this video first, so his will be linked below, but this is basically using the same system I put out on my first Hunter video for Strand. Rather than getting our dodge back from the finisher, we're just generating special bricks. On your boots, you need 1 copy of Stacks on Stacks. This will increase the amount of stacks of armor charge you get by 1 each time you end up getting charged. Then on your class item, you need 2 copies of Empowered Finisher. This grants 1 armor charge when finishing an enemy per copy, while you have 0 armor charges. Like I said, the second copy grants an additional charge, so all in all, a finisher will now grant 3 charges. And lastly, we have Special Finisher, which consumes 3 charges and then spits out special ammo. This is broken. You finish an enemy to get your first 3 stacks, then after this, every enemy you finish will spawn a special ammo brick through Special Finisher for you and teammates. On top of this, you immediately get those 3 stacks back, so you just end up spamming this and generate bricks for days. As it stands, in my opinion, both of these need nerfing. I think Special Finisher and Empowered Finisher just need to execute in the opposite order that they currently do, so that you can't do this back to back and need at least one finisher in between these. It'll still be super easy to make special ammo, but I think that would at least be a good start. Then when it comes to scouts and heavy ammo finders, I honestly don't know the solution because it seems like this is what Bungie wanted. Obviously, the bricks don't have as much heavy as regular bricks, but scavs fix this to a certain degree, and with the loadout system, it becomes increasingly easier to have an entire build on for generating ammo. Then with just one click, you can switch to a full DPS armor setup too. Don't get me wrong, I kind of hate the Aeons meta that we used to have, where you needed to use them for heavy ammo during raid races, but I think there needs to be a fine line between no heavy ammo and enough heavy to crash your game. Anyways, if there's one thing you should take away from this video, guys, is to make sure you always stay bricked up. Don't forget to drop a like, sub, and follow me over on Twitch for the raid race. Peace.